Thank you for having us.
All right, we're not quite showing live yet. Give me just a second here.
It delays me.
Yeah, it'll delay us for just a second.
Now
All
make
right,
sure
we
you guys
are
have all the right
live.
music.
Okay, we're live.
We're live. Yeah,
Yes.
we're up and
All
live.
right.
All right, man. Let's get the intro and then we'll get going.
All right, let's do it.
Hi, this is Jack Hughes of Wang Chung, and you're listening to the DND Dynamite 80s podcast show with your hosts DC and DH.
Live from Nashville, Tennessee, you are listening to the D&D Dynamite 80s podcast with your hosts, DC and DH. So, guys, take it away. Man, sign that guy up.
Man, I tell you what, he needs double whatever you're paying him. So double zero zero. So we'll stay with that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to another episode of D&D Dynamite 80s. I'm DH.
I am DC, I think.
And we think, we're not sure, man. It's been a long week. I'm telling you.
Yes, it has.
It has been a week. So you can tell it's a full moon week. That's
Well, when
the
you
kind of
teach
week it's been.
when you teach kids, they're always kind of long sometimes, you know. What
Yeah,
I mean?
and you add in a full moon. Oh,
yeah, they're right to lie.
send me to drinking early tonight.
I got you.
DC,
I
how's
got
your
you.
week been, brother?
Hey, smooth and easy. It's going right along day by day.
Yeah, you're out of football season now, so you got a little time off.
Yes. Yeah.
But you
so
know,
that's-
our listeners
good.
we just got our first message said we don't care how DC's week's been. We're
course not.
excited because Lori's back on the show with some
Yes.
more amazing guests,
with some
and they want to
friends.
hear from them. So DC, I'm going to send it over to you so we can go ahead and get the introductions done.
All right. Tonight we're honored to have DJ Marte?
Yep, Martinet. Well, you can call me LM.
Okay.
There you go.
So DJ
Unfortunately, that's my
Martinet
initials too.
and Oh Baby with us tonight, and those are Laurie Miller and Karina Ballerina. Is that right?
Yeah.
Ballerina.
Okay. And
Karina
Yeah.
Fernandez.
and Rena Miranda. So we appreciate you joining us, guys. How are you?
Great.
Excellent.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, our pleasure. Joining us from Miami area, correct?
Yes. And
Beautiful Miami.
All
Lori,
over Miami, actually.
I have to give
Okay.
a special shout out, Lori, because you are one of the bravest people to come back on this show.
She's a
another
third timer.
I know. She's been on here 3 times.
But
I mean,
I've been
that's
with my girls.
that's
And
an
Louis.
elite. Lori, you're in an elite category now.
Yeah.
There's
Do
only
I get
been
a
like
t-shirt?
maybe
Do I get a-
3 people.
So
If you
I
go to
don't know if that's
Walmart and buy a
condolences or
t-shirt, you'll get a
congratulations.
t-shirt.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
I'll take the t-shirt.
Yes.
Oh,
DC
wow.
will send you a t-shirt. Just get with him on that.
Extra
Yes.
large. Well, thank you
No.
so much for having us
Yeah.
back. We really
Uh,
appreciate it. You guys are just the nicest people, and you're both teachers, right?
Yes.
And you
Yes.
teach, what grade do you teach?
We're high school.
Yeah, I'm an administrator, and
Yeah, he's a
science
boss.
teacher.
If they only knew what you did on the
Yeah.
side.
You know, it's really amazing because we actually have an audio video class, and I went in and talked to them about podcasts because they're creating their own podcast. So it's pretty
I hear some
interesting.
voices. I hear people talking.
I hear some voices in the background as well.
Do you guys have anybody?
Not on my end.
Start working with his friends.
Yeah, that might be me. Let me go to a quieter area. Just a little stuff going on.
We
Uh,
see who the troublemaker is going to be
Yeah, always.
tonight.
We just came back we had a show in Orlando at
Yeah.
Calle, Festival Calle Orange that they have. It was their second season doing it. We kind of got rained out, but we did go, and Lewis drove us there, and we all had a great time with Lewis. He can run a car really good. His phone, not so much.
I like driving. I always like driving.
So, guys,
Real quick, Lynn is trying to contact me. Yes, brother, we're on YouTube right now. So
Yes.
keep trying it. Keep trying
Yes,
it.
we're
That's
on
one of
it.
our
Able to ask us
that's one of our
questions.
that's one of our loyal guys that always checks out the show. So anyway, yes, buddy, we're here. Just keep checking.
we're
It may be
here
delayed a little
somewhere.
bit.
We're here
Uh,
somewhere.
We appreciate
So-
them joining in. That's for
So,
sure.
guys, kind of talk to us about how the group kind of came together and how everything kind of formed up.
Well, is it okay if I introduce everybody to
Oh,
everyone
yes,
so
definitely.
they know who they are? Like I
Yeah,
kind of take it from
definitely.
my
See,
script
Lori-
from the show.
See, Lori,
That's why
that's why
Lori's
you
here.
host the show. See,
Well, it's really amazing. Louis and I feel so blessed that we have these two ladies with us, these two sisters with us. There's kind of a really cool synergy and connection between us all. So Karina was the first one to join us with this lineup. Her real name is Karina. Karina, correct me, Fernandez.
Correct.
But I call her Karina Ballerina. That's her handle on Instagram, and I love it.
Gotcha.
And she is a
Yeah.
ballerina and an
Wow.
actress. And you know how we found her? Because her dad is in a band with Bro Sosa. What's the name of the band, Karina?
They're a cover band in Miami. They have been for the last 15 years. They're
They
called
have a name?
Tilt.
The Tilt. And
The
so her
Tilt.
dad is in that band with Fro. Fro worked really closely with Louis on all of our songs. In fact, he's probably singing on all of our songs, don't you think, Louis, on the Exposure
Yeah,
album?
what on the first album? Yeah.
He's singing all the background vocals, and he is a wonderful singer and a composer. And so that's
Bluetooth disconnected.
Yo, somebody got disconnected.
I don't know who's missing.
I don't know.
No, I don't know. I
Okay.
think everybody's here.
Looks like
We're still
they're
here.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we got and Karina has been featured on the new version of Point of No Return. And if you haven't heard the ballad version, it's probably one of my favorite versions. I always wanted to do the ballad. So there's like full circle there. And Karina is also a teacher. She teaches kids.
Awesome.
I'm a kids
Yoga.
yoga teacher.
Okay.
She's an actress and a dancer. And tell him, Karina, a little bit something.
I'm a little bit of a jack of all trades. I definitely need to narrow it down. But my
Never.
journey with performance began with ballet. I was a classically trained dancer for 15 years of my life. And then from there, and being a part of my school's choir, I decided to join the two and go into musical theater. And but my first love and kind of the common thread through all of these things has always been music. And innately speaking, I think my most natural gift has always been singing. So when I was offered this opportunity to audition for Louis and get in the studio, and I thought, oh, I'll just have a little once in a lifetime experience recording on a track. And it turned into, hey, do you want to be in a girl group? And I was like, heck yeah, I do want to be in a girl group. And Lori, also similar to myself, is very multifaceted and bringing all this beautiful choreography to the table, in addition to, and combining that with like 80s hits that we all know and love. I mean, it was a no-brainer for me.
And so thank you, Karina. She's amazing. She's the youngest. We're a 3-generational group. That was something we wanted to do. So we bring in, so she's our youngest.
Awesome.
And then Rena Miranda, she has quite extensive background. And if you really want details and you want to, the listeners that are watching, if you want to learn more about us, you could go on o-baby305.com, and all of our updating shows will be on there, and our bios and pictures and videos and all kinds of promotion and stuff like that is on our site. But Rena, I know because a while ago, Rena and I got to go on tour with Ricardo Montaner all over Argentina, and we did about 32 concerts in 50 something days. It was amazing.
Wow.
So, and Rena is very multifaceted too. She's I'm going to let you tell them, Rena.
Yeah, absolutely.
Say hi.
Hi, everybody. It's a pleasure being here tonight. Well, like Laurie was saying, I've been in the.
You're really quiet. Sorry, I can't hear you very well. Is your volume all the way up?
Yep.
Okay.
I've been in the entertainment business for pretty much all my life. I started when I was 14 years old, singing in a band, and
from where?
Sorry?
Tell them where you were in a band when you were really young. Like you were in a famous band when you were really young. In Peru.
Well, when I was 14, it wasn't a famous band yet, but I am originally from Lima, Peru. Yeah, and we got a record deal actually with EMI in Peru at the time. We recorded an album, and then I decided I needed to actually study music. So that's why I moved to Miami to study music at the University of Miami in the jazz department. So I graduated from that. And ever since, I've been in front of the camera, behind the camera, as an executive for a couple of companies that are related to entertainment or TV, and
Zumba.
music production, and then also performing. There was a time when all I did was music performance, and that was during the time when Laura and I met. And I had already done one tour with Ricardo Montaner, and the lineup for the girls in the band was changing. So we were lucky that she was one of the ones that auditioned and passed through. And yeah, so then we did, like Lori said, a whole tour together. It was quite the experience. It was amazing.
I have the documentary on my Vimeo
And
page.
yes, Lori had the camera and your face the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah,
But I
there you
mean,
go.
I'm glad she did, because now we have that, those memories to cherish.
Yeah.
And a lot of years have passed by, since then. And I got the phone call from Lori just a few months ago.
I
And
honestly didn't think you would even be interested because you're always so busy. And I was like, do you think maybe you wanna? She's like, yes. Yes.
yeah, because I mean, I grew up with the music of Expose. I mean,
Sure.
I really loved their stuff.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
so when I got the opportunity to do this, I was like, yeah, why not?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Besides,
Nina's rock
I
and roll.
know Louis. He is a renowned producer,
Yes.
composer. So that combination, just gave me the security I needed to move forward.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of Martinet, why don't you give us a little bit of that? Tell everybody that's on tonight, give us a little background to, your fantastic career.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I guess I started when I was young in my garage,
You guess?
playing,
Like all the
playing in
best
a,
musicians.
and yeah, and,
Start out in
and
the
I was the only
garage.
one
That's
with
where
a
they send
garage.
everybody.
I
Yeah.
was the only one with the garage, and thank God, because I played the drums, so it was like a big
There
set.
you go.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
exactly where you need to be to play the drums and learn. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I had a little band back when I used to live in California. I had two bands actually, and then when I moved here, I did a little bit of music with some bands, but the drum, the computer age started coming in. So I went to where I buy all my drums and percussion and all that stuff, and they showed me this drum machine called an 808. They played it for me. I immediately went home, got my drum set, sold it, and bought the 808. I go, I
Wow.
don't need drums anymore.
Right.
And Louis
So
was way into
yeah.
rock and roll too, right, Louis? Weren't
Yeah,
you?
rock and roll. Yeah, that's what we played. We played a lot of Santana and Led Zeppelin, and
Wow.
a lot of the classic rock.
Sure.
Yes. And Louis, it's so amazing that you mentioned starting in a garage, because I think all guys start their stuff. This podcast, we started in a garage, and our wives won't let us move in from there. We've just kind of adapted. It's all good. And Karina, I want to say I kind of relate to you because, I really wanted to go into musical theater, and then the teacher figured out I couldn't sing, I couldn't dance, and I got a face for radio.
You were out of luck.
I was going back to football at that point. So,
Right. That's
Yeah.
right.
But
Yeah.
it's just amazing the diverse backgrounds that you all have.
Yeah. That's
And then you come together and form. And I'm going to say this is kind of a super group for me.
yeah. It is.
Watching some of the performances and seeing your backgrounds. This has become one of those. It's like, this is next level to me. This is like a super power group right here. So you guys are amazing.
Thank you so much. I mean, a lot of people don't really know, the work that goes into doing this, how much rehearsal.
That was my next question. Yeah.
Yeah. What were you gonna ask me?
The amount of talent that you guys have for doing this is amazing. But it talk to us about the work that has to go into making it happen like that.
So it's, first of all, we couldn't do anything without Lewis because he's got all the
Yeah.
music, right?
Right.
And we're all so opinionated, really, and so creative. We all have our ideas, and it takes time, to
Yeah.
like be able to communicate well and to everybody have their input, of how they want to be represented and how we make it even on stage. So we're definitely remixing and redoing all of our big hits, saluting the original concept of the group with the look and the choreography and the makeup and all of that, because I think
Right.
that's what people really want to go back in time and kind of relive that and that music. And now it's like sounds so good, what Lewis has done. And now we want to do some more original music so that we can kind of stand on our own as Oh Baby, even though we're formerly of Expose. Well, formerly of, they are too, because they're with me. And, but
Right.
so then you have a concept, and then you have to think about the show, and you have to think about the flow of the show, and then you have to think about the intro, and you have to think about the spaces in between and the pattern, and then not only that, the choreography and it takes a lot of time and a lot of
The look,
repetition, right?
The look, yep.
The look.
the
Yeah.
look.
Evidently, it
That makes
starts with the
sense.
music. We
Yeah.
get each of us gets into the studio, lays down our vocals. For me, the priority was paying homage to the original concept and trying to sound as close to that as possible. I remember one of my first studio sessions, Lewis was like, "Channel Madonna," or who is that, like that R&B white singer that you said I could
Tina
Lisa
Marie.
Stanfield, Tina
Tina Marie.
Marie.
Tina Marie, yeah,
Oh, Tina
And to
Marie.
be honest,
Yeah.
I grew up with parents who were in high school in the 80s. So
She's an old soul,
I
though.
love that time period of music. So
Yeah.
so yeah, it starts with the music, but then, Rena and Lori know this, like our solo rehearsals, they're long, like 2 to 3 hours.
Mm.
Once,
Ready.
maybe multiple times a week if we're leading up to a show, trying on costumes, getting choreography, hitting marks, recording our choreography so we can kind of like course correct throughout. It's tedious work, but it
Yeah.
all leads to that crescendo that I think all performers look forward to, which is, showtime, getting to connect with audiences and getting to, spread the music, spread the love.
Yeah.
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 And who
Dude,
makes the
one of the
most
things.
mistakes in the end?
Yeah. No.
At least she's
No.
humble with it, but she's the hardest on us.
Because
She's the hardest on
I'm
us
so
always.
multitasking. I'm thinking about what is that guy doing and who's talking behind me and what's going on over there, and that sounds weird. And then, oh yeah, I'm dancing, I'm performing. So I'm like directing and performing at the same time.
You also never know what you're going to get for a gig. Sometimes we haven't had the luxury of a sound check prior.
Oh my gosh.
Our most recent gig was rainy, and there was
Yeah.
water on stage, and when we're
Sure.
doing turns and all this intricate
Wow.
step,
Yeah,
like,
be careful.
I just
Yeah.
try to black it out, but it was fun.
And we
Yeah.
usually have boom stands because a lot of the choreography, I'll tell you what happened with the choreography. Originally, Lewis was dating Allie. They were a couple. And Lewis is pretty conservative in his real life, I'd say. Wouldn't you say, Lewis, kind of?
Yeah.
But he was like, he didn't want us to be like too expose. So we were sort of like the Pointer Sisters, right? We had like long pencil skirts and like these little suits and little hats and stuff. So we couldn't really move that much because our knees were so like, in the skirt. So everything became like with the arms and the upper body, everything was like this. So we usually always have boom stands, and we ask for them. It's in the rider, but of course, and it's pouring down rain. So when we finally like, okay, it's good, let's go, let's get on. They're straight mics, so we're like trying to be on the mic
Wow.
and trying to do the choreography. I mean, so many little things, but hopefully one day we'll have all the luxuries of having a road manager and a sound
Yeah.
man.
Well,
And then not only that, it takes about 2 hours each, because I do they do like a lot of their makeup, and then I do the hair and the makeup and then the drawing and then the stones and then the glitter so it's about a 6-hour adventure to get ready. But it's kind of cool because you kind of like
Wow.
morph into that character, you kind of get into that mode.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot, and then you got to take it all off.
Wow.
Right.
So going back to the concept of Oh Baby, so the concept was that I talked to Lori. I said, hey, let's put a band together. Since you were in the original lineup of Expose that did real well with all the songs I wrote and produced, and also put the group together along with Lori. And but what I wanted to do was new versions of the song, but also throwing in mixes that I'm calling throwback mixes, which sound like the '80s, but just better
Yeah.
sonically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but the concept though is it's new music of today, and then we're of my old songs that I did in the '80s. But I still throw in the older '80s sounding mixes just to keep the fans that we had from before happy. So and with the new song that we're gonna do an '80s. It's gonna be like like the now sound, but I'll throw in a '80s sounding mix, to keep the fan base happy, with the '80s sounding
Even Teddy
remixes.
Swims recently did a freestyle mix of his songs.
Yeah,
So some of the newer
exactly.
artists are
Right.
actually doing throwback mixes too.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because why not, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, the 80s have remained popular and
Yeah.
the music's remained popular, so why not? And
Absolutely.
that's going to lead us to, speaking of popular, this is the most important question of them all.
Oh, gee, man.
Okay.
Now, Lori, you've been through this, so you kind of know how it works. But
Yeah,
I'm gonna
she may
explain-
remember it.
I'm going to explain it to everybody else. So this is a very high budget show. We do our post show
Right.
wrap up and remix on Friday mornings at the local Waffle House. So that's how that's how high budget this is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the way we do this, we're going to give you two artists, and whoever's artist you pick is your favorite for whatever reason. The loser has to buy breakfast. Okay.
Ooh, I'm so
So-
down for this.
Yeah. Now listen, I'm going to tell you,
Breakfast girl.
DC likes to spread little lies. He's always got his little lies going. So DC,
You're terrible.
I'm
man.
gonna stand back, and I'm gonna let you give the two artists. So you go your own way and tell them the two artists. See, I haven't put a clue out there. He says I always cheat, but
Wait,
you
I
go
don't know
ahead.
if I understand the MO here. So you're going to tell us two artists and we have to pick?
You have to pick
Between
your
the
favorite.
two artists, which
and
one
then-
you would prefer? The one that
Okay.
that you like the better.
Okay.
of the two.
Okay.
And whoever's artist doesn't get picked buys breakfast. But like I said, DC always spreads those little lies
Oh.
that I try to cheat. So I'm just going to stand back, and DC,
We got
you go your own way, and you
Rena's
tell them
got
the
it.
two artists.
Yeah, Rena has it. Yeah.
That's what I was
Yes.
thinking of, Fleetwood Mac.
Yes, yes.
Is it
Okay,
Fleetwood
so
Mac?
Yeah, that's what
yeah,
I'm
so
wondering.
he, since he gave his, here it
What?
is.
What are you talking about?
Stevie Nicks versus Pat Benatar.
Ooh, Stevie.
Oh, that's hard.
Benatar.
Pat Benatar.
Although,
So
We-
Karina said Stevie Nicks at first, and that's the only vote that counts.
So it looks like I've won this one this time.
Wait a
buddy.
minute, Rena, I didn't hear your vote.
Pat Benatar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I still didn't hear that.
All
So,
right, I finally
I
got
want
one.
you to know this is the first time in probably 6 weeks, and I let him pick the
Oh,
artist
at least, yeah.
that I'm going to end up buying breakfast in the morning. So or on Friday morning. So DC, Friday morning, meet me for breakfast. If I don't
oh,
show
but
up,
we
you
don't
know I
get
was
breakfast.
sick.
You guys are all in
Right.
Tennessee.
If you're not there, I know why.
You guys come to Tennessee, DC will buy breakfast for everybody.
Yeah, I do
We
All
got it
right,
set up.
sounds good.
Waffle House all around.
I'll buy you breakfast, Karina.
Oh wow, yeah, that's good stuff. So yeah, let me ask, Martin, let me ask this. One of my favorites, and you've wrote a ton of awesome songs throughout
Yes.
the years. Seasons Change. How long did it take to write that?
That one was actually pretty fast. Point of Return was also fast. Come Go With Me, that took a while because I actually, from Come Go With Me,
Mhm.
3 songs, 2 other songs came out of it. One's called Come On, Feel the Need, and the other one's What You Don't Know. So from Come Go With Me, I did 3 songs because I wasn't happy with one
Wow.
section. So I took
Yeah.
that section and wrote another song from that section. And so from one song, 3 songs came out. One
Isn't
is
that something?
Come On,
Wow.
Feel the Need, which I did with Jermaine Jackson, and then the other one's What You Don't Know, which is on the second, my second album, or Expose's second album.
Yeah.
And Come Go With Me was in the first one.
Yes.
What
Yeah.
what
But Seasons
inspired
Change
you
was
to
pretty
write Come
quick.
Go With Me?
Huh?
what inspired you to write Come Go With Me? What was the spark?
No, I can't remember. I think I just started writing it. Usually, like if I get a good title, the songs just comes really easy. Seasons Change. The title came. I was driving on I-95. I don't know if you guys got I-95 in Tennessee.
The highway.
No,
No,
we
okay. It's
no.
a highway, yeah. So it goes from Florida to New York. And there's a Seagram's billboard for Christmas back in the 70s or 80s, and it said the name, no, 80s, because I did it in the 80s. It said Seasons Change. Hey, that makes a good title. So then I started thinking about what to write about, but I wanted to turn into a love story, not a drinking, you know.
Right.
Well,
Right.
I
I was,
actually never
yeah.
asked him this question. Sorry, jumping in here, but
Yeah.
I was always curious. Like, so you came up with the title, and then you hear the melody in your head, and then you write the lyric, or you write the lyric and then you hear the melody.
No, I mean, it changes for every song, but Seasons Change. I kind of like already knew, how it went, and then I started writing the lyrics, and then it just
wow.
became more of a song about growing old. Really, it's a song about growing old.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, our friend Tamara Dever from Totally Cool 80s, great friend of the show, been on a
Mhm.
lot. She
Hi,
commented on
Tammy.
she said it's great to hear your stories, guys. Loved Expose in the late 80s. Season change, of course, but I'll never get over you getting over me, tugged at my heartstrings.
Yeah,
So
that's
Tammy,
written
thank you
by
for
the
sharing.
Diane Warren. She's a great songwriter. That's one of the few songs that I didn't write. That's on the third album.
Yeah.
The thing I love the most is when you saw the billboard for the adult beverage.
Right.
Now that's inspiration. I have
That
to
is
say.
inspirational. Yeah.
Inspiration can come from anywhere.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Oh,
true.
yes, yes. Tammy also, she just wrote in. She said she loved to ask seasoned bands this question. She's been in an adult band with the School of Rock for 4 years. What's the piece of advice do you have for a rookie band like hers that they're putting together?
Take care of your health, because without that, you have nothing. You have to really take care of yourself and take care of your voice. It's really important to take the time to do that. Be disciplined
I
and have
also
fun. But
I
go-
think because it's a group dynamic as well, I think taking adequate time to touch base with one another, to know where you're each coming from, because I think this is also a tale as old as time when it comes to bands and like the breakups. It seems like it's all cataclysmic, but at the end of the day, it usually just stems from miscommunication. I think that you know, cultivating quality bonding time, which is also why I think, our rehearsals, as long as they are, have allowed, particularly for the three girls, like the three of us, they've allowed for us to really just get to know one another on a more intimate level. Um, that helps
Yeah.
knowing who you're working with.
Yeah.
It's
And,
really
and music
sweet
wise,
too, because
get a
wait, I
lot of
just want to
opinions.
interject something, Louis, because I think it's really special that you don't always get with the right people. So if they're not the right people, maybe keep working on it, because when you have a synergy and we all feel so close and so naturally comfortable with each other, when you say, guys,
Yeah.
girls. And so I think that really translates on stage.
Sure. Absolutely it would.
DC, I just figured it out. Lori just solved our issue.
What's
Why our
that?
show, why we haven't gone like international yet is we don't have the right two people on here.
No, we don't.
That's what's going on. We have the right guests, just not the right host.
The right
See?
host.
guys are
Not
Yeah.
true. You told me you guys have been
Charming.
friends since childhood before this interview
Oh,
began.
yes.
Tell them.
We have for
Tell 'em the truth.
many years. So,
Yeah.
yes. But,
So what I was gonna say, as far as music for the band, just get a lot of opinions. Do a lot of songs, a lot of demos, and when I did Point of Return, I was working on 20 of the songs, but that one seemed to everybody. To me, it was just one of my songs, but everybody seemed to say, "Hey, that song has something. That song's got something." And so
Yeah.
I worked on finishing that one, but I'm always working on 10, 20 songs at a time, and then what rises to the top is on people's opinions that I get.
And you know, it's
Yeah.
interesting too, because Ali was not really going to be the singer on Point of No Return. She was the demo singer. She was in the studio at the time, and you were going to re-record it. But see, it's the same thing with the internet and with social media. Like they're saying now, the things that are most organic and the most natural and not overproduced and not perfect are what really reach out to people, really
Mm.
touches people. And I think they
Yeah.
really loved her vocal. I think that was a big part of it too. Not
And the
not to
funny thing
mention
is
the
that
song.
I kept looking for somebody that sounded like her, something that sounded like Ali. I got to find somebody that sounds like her. And then I think Glory or somebody said, "Well, why don't we just use Ali?"
I think one of the cool things Lou, you just mentioned was you have like all these songs going at once. Are you ever like working on one song and you come up with something, you're like, wait a minute, that fits better over here?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you move things around?
Oh yeah, well that's what happened with Come Go With Me. Like I was writing the song and this part, well, this sounds better for another song. So I'll work on another song with this part of the song. And then, like it breaks off into other parts and other lyrics and things like that. Yeah.
Perfect. Lynn has
Funny.
joined in and said he's enjoying this interview
Lynn.
immensely. And he just
Thanks, Lynn.
rediscovered your music while listening to Sirius
Oh,
80
great. Tell them thank you.
Yeah, it's a good stuff, and it's great to have the producer on. You make the studio magic happen. There you go. Hey,
It's
thank
true.
you.
Thank
Lynn.
you.
Now this new music
Lynn.
is under DJ Martinet and Oh Baby. So
Yeah.
there's
So
and then there's
search for that.
expose, the original expose, which I'm on my background vocals are still all on that. And they have wonderful music. And
Right.
how many albums
And-
did they do, Louis? 2?
Three.
Three.
Great. Awesome.
But yeah, I did.
And-
I did 3 albums.
And
Well, with them.
Yeah.
DC, Lynn makes a good point. We're missing the whole mark because we don't have a Mr. Martinet producing a show like ours.
Right.
That's the problem.
that's
We
the
need that
trouble.
magic
Well,
touch.
the first thing I
Yeah.
would do is I would do it at the Waffle House.
Oh, well, see,
Well,
I
there
thought-
you go.
see, that's better. I thought you were going to say the first thing I would do was find 2 new
Get rid
hosts.
of, we're going to fire the host.
No. Do it at the Waffle House.
Yeah, I love it. Hey, the Awful Waffle Chronicles. There you go.
Oh, wow. Hey, I think it's time if Martinet will let us. I want to play some music here that I found
Yes.
on YouTube. And I love this song. I know you know.
Yes.
And man, it is awesome. So I want to play some of that for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on which,
Yeah, is it the one
you're
with Oh
using
Baby, for sure?
or
It's Oh Baby.
okay.
Okay, good. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Thank you.
Oh.
Not it would be, oh no.
Right.
This is gonna be
Is that the right one?
not really.
It's not?
That's okay. That's all right.
Give me a chance to touch, to hold your love.
Now that is Rena.
Can't understand you've
Amazing.
been so cold
Amazing.
so long. Why don't you feel it like I do? Why don't you want me
Love
like
this
I do?
song.
I know you're in my dreams. I need you so. How could you see me for so long and keep pretending all along? I know that I will never do you wrong. Love comes and goes when you are near the one you love. I know it's hard to go when all the feelings start to show. There's only words I speak into darkness. Still
You can really hear the bass.
what could be the
I like it.
best. Why don't you feel it like I do? Why don't you want me like I do? I know you're in my dreams. I need you so. How could you see me for so long and keep pretending all along?
on there. I put slaps and all kinds of stuff on there.
Okay,
Yeah,
I have to
that
say
is
something
awesome.
about that mix because when we started and I talked to you, there was two other girls with us,
Okay.
Unicia and Jesse. And Jesse had a young son and he's a soccer player and she just couldn't do it. She couldn't take the time. And Unicia has a very serious relationship and she couldn't make the commitment. So now when we performed that live, that was Uni singing live. I have to say it, Louis. I'm sorry
That's
because
okay.
to
That's
give
okay.
credit
It's still
where
our
credit's-
song. It's still our song
I'm still singing on it, but
on
you
the
have to hear
background.
the
And
new mix
you do the verse.
when we do our EP. It'll be with all of us because
Yeah.
we've been together now for quite some time.
Well,
and
sorry about that.
no,
No, that's
it's
okay. It's
fine
fine.
because she's amazing. Uni has a great vocal, a great vocalist, and a great artist, and she's also a teacher. She teaches music, and she's wonderful. I love her very much, but I have to give credit, or credit.
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
Martin A. Lynn said, if I ever record an album, do you think you could make me sound better than I am? I've been told
Yes.
I
You
sing
can do
like
magic in the recording studio, can't
Yeah,
you?
It's
we can do
coming.
magic.
He says, I love this. He says, I've been told I sing like an inmate, always behind a couple of bars. I can't find the key.
Oh,
terrible.
That's funny.
that is awful.
Wow. Lynn,
Thanks,
thank you.
Lynn.
Yeah.
Keep
We can
singing.
always depend on Lynn to
Keep
come in.
Yeah,
with
we can
something.
depend on Lynn, that's for sure.
Oh,
Oh, guys, it's been an honor.
Oh, it has
we
been.
appreciate you taking time. Well, let's get together and do this again sometime.
I would love to. I just wanted to mention one other thing.
Sure.
We talked about it before that we had a documentary coming out.
Right,
It's supposed
right.
to come out on Tubi on September 1st, and there was some kind of glitch in the system or something. So the guy who produced it, Ray, he's actually I wrote him because I knew I would want to mention it on this program because people
Right.
are like, well, what happened? Well, where is it? Was it all just press, just trying to psych us out because everybody was really invested in it? But it is going to come out, but we've decided to move on and find a new distributor.
Okay.
So once I
Okay.
hear the news and once we know exactly where it's going to be, it's a story about the making of Point of No Return. It's
Oh,
about
fantastic.
the
Well, let us
Yeah.
know, and we'll
yeah,
post
we'll
and talk
put
about it
on
on
our
here
social
too.
media and
Great,
get
thank
everything
you.
out. Yes.
That'd
Be
be
glad
cool.
to
We
do
could
that
do a
for you
blow
guys.
by blow and make
Oh, that would be
comments of it,
awesome.
watch it together, have a viewing
Right.
party.
We can
Right,
do that. That would
absolutely.
be have a live viewing party right
Yeah,
here
it'd
on
be
the
great,
podcast.
right?
Yes.
That would be awesome.
Oh, it's been awesome to
It's been
catch
an
up with
honor.
you guys.
Been an honor.
Such a talent that you all have, and yeah, we appreciate you taking time for
Oh,
us
what
tonight.
if I could add
Likewise,
one
thank
thing
you.
before we go?
Sure.
With the girls, Lori, Rena, and Karina. We're gonna do also individual projects. Karina already have
Oh,
the
wow.
song out with her. That's called what is it called? No, I
I
can't
Like the
remember.
Way.
I like the way.
I like the way. Thank you. I like the way. So that's out right now. Then I think the next one's gonna be Lori, with the song that we're doing. That we have a working title. Lori, what's that one?
I don't like it. Wicked Love.
Wicked
I'm not,
Love,
I'm not
Wicked
sold on the
Love.
title
Yeah,
yet.
and then
but,
then Rena will be coming in really quick right after with and at the same time we'll do old baby songs, but I want everybody to have their own individual
Individual time.
careers.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
something that wasn't done before, but I think that's something that should be done now.
Sure.
Before, when you're in the group, and if you leave the group, that's the only way you can do a solo. But I think that's like old
and then after
old habits
that,
that.
Lewis
Yeah.
is going to let us collaborate with them and actually write some lyrics.
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
I mean, I told you all you got to do is give me some lyrics and I can put the music to it.
I've got a good comeback song that kind of tells the story of what happened with the original expose and what happened with me and where we are now. So
Yeah.
whoever knew, I remember when we were in
Yeah,
the
but that
studio.
should be a rap. That should be a rap, like
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
do
battles.
both. It's
Like the
gonna be
battles that they
a
have
rave
always,
version of it. No, but wait, you got me off course. I was gonna say, doesn't take
That's how
much.
they are. Always.
I concur.
Anyway, we're
Oh, wow.
definitely into it and into making more music and we have a lot of fun together. So hopefully we will continue and I
Yeah,
just
please follow us.
Well,
Uh,
I'm going to tell
That
you
was the that was the next thing I was going to say. Let
as
everybody
fans-
know how to follow you and
Yes.
and find your concert list and all that stuff.
yeah. So the
Where you gonna be?
website is
Mhm.
o-baby305.com. And everything's on there and all the links to everybody else is on there. And of course, my website has a ton of stuff about us as well, which is Laurie, Laurie Miller.com. And that will take you to Oh Baby as well. And we're on Instagram under DJM Oh Baby, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That
And also you
sounds
can
right.
go to the label dragandropmusic.com.
But our links aren't on there, are they?
No, but I'm putting them. I just built it, but I'll put all the links on there.
Okay.
That's the name
on
of your label,
Facebook,
Drag Drop?
Drag and Drop Productions, yeah.
Mm.
Drag and Drop Music.
Mm.
Drag and drop
Really?
music. Okay. All right.
All right.
Very good.
All right.
Thank you for having us.
Hey, we appreciate it. Can
Oh,
you
we
stay
do.
with us as we close it out?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Thanks everybody for coming on and
We
asking
appreciate all
questions
of you.
and stuff.
All the
Yes.
best to you. Safe in your travels, and let's meet up again.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
This has been a
We'll take
blast.
some more time.
And the thing is, I appreciate all of y'all joining us. This night has flown by. It's been a great
Yeah, it
show
has.
because y'all have been on here. It's been amazing. A couple of quick comments to finish off. We've got several comments that are so excited about your documentary. Congrats. And several folks wanting to say thank you for sharing your time with us tonight. So thank y'all so much for doing
Thank you.
that.
We
really
appreciate our
you coming
folks
on.
that follow us. That's for sure.
Thank
Much
you.
love.
Yeah,
very
appreciate
much.
you
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank
All
you.
right, yeah, stick
Yeah.
with us. Stick with us
Okay,
as we
we'll
close
stay.
it out. DH,
All right.
take it, my man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for another episode of D&D Dynamite 80s. Remember, you can find us. Let me turn my, wait a minute, I've got to turn my page here.
You may need your glasses, man.
Oh, I need to put my glasses on here. Hold on here. I'll see you out there. Where you at now? I can't see anything. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Everybody was like, wow, he's blind. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, on our website, all D&D Dynamite 80s. Canyon Star TV, we are a member of their family, so you can find us on that television
Canyon
platform
Star.
as well.
Mhm.
Folks, as I always say before I send it over to DC, it doesn't cost anything extra to be kind, so always be kind to each other. DC?
Amen, brother.
Amen.
Let's get those. Let's get the sponsors in.
Oh man, we still have sponsors?
Maybe
D&D
not after this
Dynamite.
show.
We'd
like to thank their sponsors.
Not
Not from us.
Not from-
Hudson's Flags and
our
more.
guest will keep us.
Nesting Project of Smyrna, Tennessee. PJG Marketing. Totally Cool 80s. Charlie Bubbles Cares for Kids. Jackie's Creations on Facebook. Riley Rhodes Art Designs at RileyRhodes.art on Instagram. And the Magic Yarn Project. You can find all these great folks online. Check all our fine friends out for sure.
Yes, folks. And when we started this thing 5.5 years ago, can you believe that, DC? 5.5 years now?
We're still putting up with each other.
I'm telling you. And I don't know how our guests put up with us. That's what I want to know.
Right.
But when we started this, we said one of the things, if we ever got to the point where we could give back and help, we wanted to do that. And we've been very fortunate to be able to have two great organizations become members of the D&D Dynamite 80s family. And this time of year and all year, but especially this time of year when you're considering giving, we'd like for you to keep these organizations in mind. The first one is the Magic Yarn Project. And what they do, this is volunteers across the nation. They hand knit head coverings like superhero princesses, and they give them to children battling cancer for free. And those head coverings make such a difference for those kids and those families. It's just amazing what they do.
Great,
So
great people.
if you find it in your heart, support them. And then the other organization, we're just such an honor to be a part of. Charlie Bubbles Cares for Kids. And this is our friend, the Vooch, Paul Carafotis. And what he does is if we make a donation to this organization, they help provide books to kids that may not otherwise be able to afford those books. And as educators, we know how important literacy is at a young age. So if you find it in your hearts, positive thoughts, prayers, monetary, whatever you want to send these organizations, please do so. Two amazing organizations that we've been fortunate enough to kind of help out some, and we'll continue to help.
Very good. All right. So next week, AM/FM.
You're going to make me do this
AM/FM.
again next week?
AM/FM. out of Lincoln, Nebraska. They're an
Who-
80s tribute band.
Who was that
AM/FM.
again?
I think it's AM/FM.
Are you sure?
Yes,
One more time.
very sure. AM/FM.
All right, AMF.
So we'll catch up with those guys. Man, we got talented people that come
Oh.
on the show for sure.
I mean,
We
just look at
appreciate 'em all.
tonight. We're
Right.
you know that what is that kicking the coverage? You know they always talk about
That's
our guests. We outkick our coverage every
right.
week. You guys were
Absolutely.
amazing tonight.
Absolutely.
Thank
We
you,
were so
Louis.
honored.
Brad
Karina,
just died, and he
Rena,
said good
and
night.
Laurie, we appreciate you. Of course,
Thank
Lewis as
you.
well. We appreciate you guys being on with
Thank
us.
you for having
Yeah,
us.
all the best to you.
Yeah.
Thank you
Very
so
much.
much.
So for DH, I am DC. Keep playing those 80s and whatever other genres and decades of music you love, people. And we'll see you next week.
See you next week,
Bye
folks.
bye.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.